Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to share with you some simple meal ideas for when you don't want to cook. I cannot be alone in the I don't want to cook department, because the way we split our household is my husband does some of the stuff, the adulting, and I do some of the adulting. And you know what? I never hear him complain about his side. I just feel like sometimes I just don't want to cook. I just don't. But I took a poll yesterday over on Instagram and asked you guys, as I was kind of putting this video together, if you are in the same boat. What do you eat? What do you order? What do you do when you don't feel like cooking? And I got some amazing responses that I'll share at the end of today's video, but here are some of my ideas that are simple and easy. There's nothing super innovative here. There's nothing crazy off the wall, but I'm hoping that you guys feel seen with your responses. Maybe you'll get a quick idea to make on the next night that you don't feel like cooking. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I am so happy you clicked on today's video. I have 10 meal ideas to share with you when you don't feel like cooking. And they range from like the easiest thing in the world to a little bit of complication to kind of reignite that fire. So the first one is a bento box style meal, basically a snack meal. I do this a lot for lunches, because if I don't have something pre-made for lunches, I don't want to cook something. And a lot of you know, if you watch a lot of my videos, time after time I tell you, I basically meal prep everything on a Sunday, but like sometimes we eat through things faster. And this style meal, you can do whatever with. You can add any kind of veggies or dip, crackers, chips, whatever you have, just a bento style. That's basically blankets for everything. But like I said, this is just a really quick meal. Takes 2 seconds to put together, and you didn't even have to cook. The next meal idea is, I actually been doing this recently, but I did this a lot years ago. I take an instant pack of oatmeal that is flavored and a scoop of protein. My protein is linked below if you want to check it out, but it is so good. And there's basically no cooking involved, I don't think, when you use a microwave. So, because you're not really doing anything. The microwave's doing all the work. And if you don't use a microwave, that's okay. Use your stovetop. Make oatmeal however you want. But this is just something really, really easy. And for me, it's got a lot of protein in it, so I can have it after a run or late at night when I'm really hungry. And I have a lot of flavor from this apple cinnamon oatmeal, but you can use any kind that you like. And it's perfect. It's like the best meal. All right, meal number 3 idea is hummus and pasta. If you've never tried this combination together, you are missing out. So this is basically like mac and cheese for adults, but you can add a ton of veggies to it if you want. Once the water starts boiling, you can definitely add some frozen veggies, or you can add some fresh veggies, chop them up. But if we're being honest here, most of the time, if I don't feel like cooking, I'm just going to have a salad, because I can just take some lettuce out of the refrigerator, put some dressing on it, and have some greens. But basically, you're just going to take some of your hummus, and once your pasta's cooked, you're going to mix it all together, and it's super creamy. I like to add a little bit of the pasta water and some red chili flakes to that red pepper hummus. It's so good. It's a little bit spicy and very sweet and very creamy. Do me a favor and leave your I don't want to cook meal ideas down below. I did this on Instagram and I got over 400 responses. I'm not sharing all of them with you today, but I'm sharing a lot of them. Okay, here's a meal that I use a lot of times for my husband, but I used to use all the time for myself before I decided to go gluten-free. So just a packet of ramen. You don't have to use the ramen flavor if you are plant-based or vegan. You can just use the noodles and some stir-fry veggies. I cook them together in the same pot once the water is boiling and add some soy sauce at the end. Meal number 5 is your basic noodles and red sauce. This is the only time that I make noodles and red sauce at our house, is when I don't feel like cooking. It's a staple in my pantry. I can pull it out, start up some boiling water, and throw on some red sauce. And recently I've been throwing in those ground crumbles for my husband. So basically I have a protein, a carb, and a veggie, because yes, tomatoes are veggies, right? Or are they fruits? I don't know. They're delicious. I don't really care what they are, but that's the only time I use the basic noodles and red sauce, and it works for us. Another staple, canned soup. You can use jar soup too, but anytime you have a soup on hand, it's perfect to use when you don't feel like cooking. This is definitely the most effort put into a meal when you don't feel like cooking, but I have to say it is the most inspiring, motivating, and it's everything for us. So I order Green Chef,
and they sponsor my videos. And one of the things I love the most is everything is right there. I don't have to think about it. I just take the bag out of the fridge and make it. And this is the only dinner or lunch or date night that my husband enjoys making with me. And I think that's why when I don't feel like cooking and Green Chef is in the fridge, it motivates me because he's there in the kitchen with me. As a couple that's had a really awesome marriage for the past almost 13 years, I can say comfortably that we each have our strengths and our weaknesses, and my strength is definitely in the kitchen, and his strength is with our budget. So we each take our strengths, but it's really, really nice when the other person helps you when you don't feel like doing it. And give this video a thumbs up because I just told my husband, like, can you chop those tomatoes for a salad? And I laugh so hard when he's in the kitchen. Listen, as long as it's getting done, I don't care how it gets done. It might not be my way, might not be your way, but it's hilarious just watching him cook. But he does really enjoy making Green Chef meals with me. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic company, and they have options for every lifestyle: keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, fast and fit, Mediterranean, and gluten-free. Elevate your weeknight dinners with Green Chef's seasonal, chef-crafted recipes featuring farm fresh produce and organic, sustainably sourced ingredients. And of course, you can make more time for your other goals with convenient, wholesome meals that are delivered directly to your door. I think another awesome benefit about having a meal delivery service that is delivered to you is it skips a lot of steps when it comes to how much energy and thought you put into your menu, into your recipes, into your cooking every single week. You don't have to go to the grocery store, everything's delivered to you, and all you have to do is cut and chop and enjoy. In 30 minutes, that's it. That's all the energy it takes. You have a delicious meal. Green Chef always gives my following such an amazing deal. Use my code Miranda60 to get 60% off and free shipping. Go to greenchef.com for more details. That's Miranda60 to get 60% off plus free shipping. Go to greenchef.com for more details. Meal idea number 8, oats and fruit. You can use frozen fruit, fresh fruit, dried fruit, just some quick oats or steel oats. I like to use quick oats because I like the texture of them so much better, but I'm trying to share a lot of sweet and savory ideas because I know we don't always have the same taste for whatever we want at the same time. Meal number 9 is the good old avocado toast. Recently, I've been able to eat avocado again, and I am so excited. It's been like 3 years since I could really eat it, and I've been introducing it a little bit by little bit every single day, and now I can eat like almost a whole avocado and be totally fine. So hello, what's up with that? I don't know, but hopefully that doesn't change. Anyways, I had some beautiful ripe avocado. You can also get the single packs if you want to, so that way they aren't going bad. That's one thing I don't like about avocado. You look at it 1 second, it's like never going to be ready, and then you blink and it's rotten. Add some everything seasoning if you want to, or some red chili flakes and sea salt, also a go-to, and go ahead and just load it up. You can put some veggies on this. You can have some hummus on the side with some veggies. You can do a salad. I feel like it's good just as it is because it's super calorie dense and super filling and really nutritious. I feel like avocado just doesn't get enough credit unless you're on the West Coast. Anyways, this was so good. This was actually my dinner this evening because hi, I didn't feel like cooking. What do you know when I'm making this video? Meal idea number 10 is my absolute favorite. I feel like I haven't made this in so long, but I shared this a lot in my What I Eat in a Day videos when I first went plant-based way back when I started my channel. Go ahead and take a sweet potato, doesn't matter what kind, and put it in a paper towel. That's how I like to do things. You can do it your way. I pop it in the microwave, potato button. I have 2 sizes, small or large, and I just did the small, so it took 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Then I usually take a fresh banana, but I didn't have any on hand, so thank you, past Miranda, for thinking of future Miranda and always having frozen bananas on hand. I take about a whole frozen banana, put the rest back in the freezer for later, and I zip that banana in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Once the potato's done, I cut it open, smash it, take the banana, mash it up, put it on top of the sweet potato, and then add the glorious sunflower butter. Now you can use any kind of nut butter that you like. You can add other things too, like maple syrup, maybe some nuts. My friend Courtney just shared one that she made, and it was a banana, I believe, on top with pecans, cinnamon, and a little maple syrup. Like what? That's basically dessert in a meal, and it's so healthy, so good for you because you're getting so many nutrients, and it's really filling. And guess what? You didn't have to cook it. All you had to do is basically put something in the microwave. And if you have leftover sweet potatoes on hand, this is another go-to for a lunch or a dinner because it takes 2 seconds to put together.
Like I said at the beginning of the video, I did ask you all, what do you do when you don't feel like cooking? And here are a bunch of the answers that I received. hope you enjoyed this video so much. It was really fun to put together, and I have a ton more ideas that I use on days that I don't feel like cooking. If you want another video like this, let me know down in the comments below. Also share your ideas as well, because I know a lot of people will be looking for them. Any input that you have is definitely helpful. Have an awesome day. I'll see you very soon in a new video. Bye-bye.